In the wake of the 2008 crisis, global dynamics shifted, casting shadows over long-held financial beliefs. As the specter of inflation loomed, investors flocked to gold, igniting a frenzy for precious metals like never before. Gold, once merely a hedge against uncertainty, ascended to its throne, reaffirming its status as a reliable store of value amidst the chaos. Meanwhile, the disconnect grew between America's debt and the rising distrust in the dollar's stability, leaving many, especially in China, questioning their financial future. Song Hongbing's predictions echoed loudly, compelling decision-makers to reconsider their strategies in a volatile landscape. The world watched closely, sensing a tipping point drawing near, where wealth, influence, and trust in currency were about to be redefined. As the narrative continued to unfold, the question remained: what would be the ultimate impact of these currency wars? As the years rolled into 2012, China's strategy began to shift dramatically, marking a pivotal debate between tradition and innovation. With the landscape filled with uncertainty, the focus turned toward investing in infrastructure through its ambitious Belt and Road Initiative. This marked an intentional pivot, as the nation sought tangible assets over traditional financial instruments, reflecting an urgent need for stability. Amid this shifting tide, voices began to emerge cautioning against real estate's rising prices. Bubbles were forming, and everyone knew that bubbles, like all things, have a tendency to burst. The events of the past have set the stage for a new chapter in the saga of currency, power, and strategy. As nations navigate the aftermath of shifting alliances and economic turmoil, the quest for stability and influence continues, reminding us that history is a teacher, and its lessons resonate in every decision made.
February 2022. The world watches as the West freezes $300 billion of Russia's central bank assets. China reacts with concern, fearing they could be next. The message is clear: U.S. treasuries aren't safe. They're just printable or freezable. Visuals show crashing property bubbles and protests against China and partner nations. Real estate implodes, and the backlash leaves China with dead ends. China's U.S. Treasury holdings dropped dramatically from a peak of $1.3 trillion to a historic low of around $682 billion by 2026. Now China takes action. They start dumping treasuries and look to invest in real assets instead. With gold as the target, the strategy is straightforward. For the Yuan to buy oil and commodities globally, it needs trust. But there's a problem. The Chinese public is skeptical about the Yuan. The solution? Back the Yuan with gold. The plan is to upgrade the Shanghai Gold Exchange, making it the world's #1 liquidity hub. The idea? Buy oil in yuan, and any leftover yuan can be swapped for gold at the Shanghai Gold Exchange. If there's a guarantee, trust in the yuan could soar, even if no swaps actually happen. Now, China acts decisively. They begin buying gold aggressively. Looking towards 2026, the People's Bank of China is set for an epic gold spree as the BRICS future unfolds. But what happens when gold backs a currency? Don't miss out. Like and subscribe for more insights.
Are you ready for a financial revolution? Big changes are coming in February 2026. The People's Bank of China has been buying gold consistently for 15 months. This trend started in November 2024. Currently, China officially holds 2,308 tons of gold. That's worth about $369.6 billion. But rumors suggest they may have over 5,000 tons hidden away. Gold now represents nearly 9.6% of China's reserves, and it's growing fast. In January 2026 alone, China added 1.2 tons of gold. That's about 40,000 ounces. The Shanghai Gold Exchange is leading global gold trading. Plus, there's cross-border clearing straight from Hong Kong. Now, let's pivot to BRICS and their exciting new currency. In 2025, they launched the unit. This currency is backed by 40% physical gold and 60% from member countries. Imagine using your yuan to buy oil, redeemable in gold. This allows transactions without the dollar. As countries rush to use the yuan, the dollar's dominance is shaky. In 2007, Song Hongbing proclaimed, "Gold is real money." Now, in 2026, China is at the forefront of this shift. A prophecy coming true. The currency battle is heating up. It's the dollar versus gold, with the US facing off against BRICS. What's next? Will silver emerge as a player? Will BRICS fully launch their new currency? Thanks for tuning in. What are your thoughts? Share your ideas below. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hashtag BRICS the unit, hashtag gold-backed currency, hashtag China gold, hashtag currency war 2026, hashtag de-dollarization, hashtag Song Hongbing, hashtag gold to 5,000.